James Tros, this is your second time of getting accused of grooming minors, and you're still not canceled yet? This is what you get when you try to copy the Lopez brothers hairstyle. Hey loves, your girl is back this week with a lot of tea and drama to spill on the groomer TikTok community. As we all have been minding our business this week, our beloved James Charles decided to join the groomer community without an invitation. And guys, he's apparently getting canceled for good. Now, I'm not sure whether you guys have seen the recent accusations people are throwing at James at the moment, but about a month ago, James got himself into a huge mess after he got accused of pressuring a straight guy into having sexual relations with him. Although it did turn out later on that James was innocent after he stood up for himself and gave proof that all the accusations were all fake. However, this week was a little bit intense for our sis James, since not only did he get accused of pressuring a minor into sending inappropriate pictures to him, but he also got canceled by millions of people, since this isn't his first time doing such a thing. It all started when the TikToker called Isaiah made multiple videos on James this week where he basically showed proof how James tried to pressure himself into sending inappropriate pictures despite Isaiah being only 16 years old. Just check this out.
So last Wednesday on the 17th, James Charles snapped me on Snapchat. I was excited because he's my biggest influence. This is the notification that I got when he Snapchatted me first. I went into the bathroom and I guess he saw the bathroom light, so he started making the conversation very sexual and it made me really uncomfortable. He proceeded to send me explicit pictures of his body. I was getting really uncomfortable, so I told him my age. I told him I'm 16. Meanwhile, he's 21. And then he proceeds to say, oh, but I didn't even get to see the... Yeah.
As soon as the TikToker posted these videos, James immediately started trending on Twitter with thousands of people attacking him for allegedly grooming Isaiah. And guys, even Trisha Paytas herself took the chance to drag James on Twitter for still getting away with all the grooming accusations towards him. Here's what she had to say. Why are all these new allegations against James Charles a surprise? He's being saying his best friend is a 16-year-old girl for the last year, since she was 15. James is a 21-year-old man, not even an adult teenager, SMH. He's a groomer. That's a straight up fact. Was this necessary? I don't think so. But was she right though? Hell yes. After the situation ended up piling up on James even more as people were attacking him without hearing his side of the story, James finally made a decision to address the huge scandal by posting a huge statement on Twitter. And of course, he quickly denied the rumors and accusations towards him after he claimed that the victim lied about being 18 years old instead of 16 just to stay in touch with James. The accusation that I have groomed this person is completely false. I asked how old he was right away, and he told me he was 18, so I started flirting back. Later in the day, he said a few things that made me question the validity of his original age answer, and when I asked him to confirm his age once again, he admitted he was 16. I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting, but he insisted on continuing talking, saying it could be our little secret. He's a fan of mine and would never tell anyone. I unfriended him. We haven't spoken since. I'm not victim blaming him or victimizing myself either. Simply sharing what happened, and what happened was not okay. Not a minute after James accused the victim of lying and making up the story for attention, the situation took a turn when Isaiah snapped back at James by showing proof how James knew he was only 16 and kept asking for inappropriate pictures. James, we both know I blocked you. You never asked my age. After I told you I was 16, you proceeded to ask me for and said it didn't matter. You called me hot and said I wish the timeline could speed up so you could be 18. While James was getting accused of victimizing himself and lying about the situation, Trisha Paytas decided to drop a huge bomb at James and spill for once. And guys, by the video that I'm about to show you, you can clearly see how Trisha has been waiting for this moment to happen so she can expose James and get revenge.
James is not even like a late teenager. He's a 21-year-old man in a position of power. And the fact that there's people still defending him, you know who those people are? Those are also underdeveloped minors. James said he wasn't victim blaming. He put out a statement where he admitted to this, to sending these pictures. And he was saying something along the lines of like, this person lied about their age. It is not the minors' fault ever.
Anyways, as y'all can probably imagine, a lot of people sided with Trisha in this situation for finally spilling some facts on James and her video for the first time. Here's how the internet reacted to Trisha's video. Why is everyone like, don't get involved, lol? She's using her platform to raise awareness about a serious issue. This isn't tea. It's actually wrong if it's true. Nah, cause everything she says in this vid is facts. But like, she has a point. I hate to say it, but she does. Anyways, loves, what's your opinion on James Charles getting accused of grooming Isaiah? Who do you think is the victim in this drama? Let me know in the comments down below. Danielle, honey? You got your entire family and your boyfriend saying offensive slurs right now? I bet this runs in her family or something. Obviously, you guys are problematic, and anti-mask queen Danielle Cohn is still not learning from her past mistakes at all. So if you guys have seen the recent videos I made on Danielle recently, yes, this girl has been upsetting millions of people for still not following COVID guidelines and being irresponsible in general. But despite how she was getting praised 6 months ago from staying away from drama today, the entire internet switched on her as she recently got exposed for saying the R slur.
Stop. I literally took my mom's phone because this is and
that wasn't a live. That was me sending this to a 40-year-old woman who was talking about me. I'm sorry if it came off offensive to anyone. Let's just pretend she's sorry for offending people by the slur this time. But I must say, ever since she apologized for saying the R slur, Danielle kept getting into a lot of drama for other things such as traveling and going out. And on top of that, she even got back with her ex-boyfriend Mikey Tua on Valentine's Day after she confirmed her relationship with him in a TikTok video. Speaking of Danielle and Mikey returning together, let's get to the real tea that went down this week between them. Since I know most of you guys won't be surprised by this, but our girl Danielle exposed her own boyfriend Mikey on accident yesterday after he called her the R slur on her Instagram Live. You can clearly tell she was terrified of the internet coming after her and her boyfriend for both saying the slurs together. And of course, that's exactly how the internet reacted to the situation, since a lot of people started attacking Danielle and Mikey for not only saying the R slur, but for not apologizing for saying it as well. They never learn, LOL. Both of them said it and never apologized. Doesn't she say it too? Perfect for each other. He knows saying it is wrong and still said it. Anyways, loves, what's your opinion on people attacking Danielle and Mikey for saying the R slur? Do you think they both deserve to get called out for it? I just know for a fact fans are punching the air right now after Vinnie was caught flirting with a new girl. In case you're wondering whether the Vinnie drama has not ended yet, unfortunately, it's still getting brought up every single time to the point where it's becoming worse and way out of control. As y'all have seen for the past months, Vinnie has been dealing with a lot of drama between him and his own fans. Because as we all know, not only Vinnie's life is literally being controlled by his fans, but even his relationship as well, you guys. However, this time the situation went over the top again when Vinnie was caught by his fans flirting with a new girl. And guys, this has created a lot of assumptions on Vinnie and whether he was trying to shoot his shot at another girl because he broke up with Samantha. Here are the comments that he made under this TikToker's video. Hi, hey. You won't believe the amount of anger and hate this comment received from Vinnie's fans, since a lot of people started doing their own research on the girl just to expose her and keep her away from Vinnie. And guys, even Vinnie made a comment hinting that he's hella unbothered by what people are saying and posting about him. Vinnie Hacker cuts his toenails. Y'all, let's research her. Vinnie, I swear she took my family and put them in her basement. Anyways, loves, what's your opinion on fans still involving themselves in Vinnie's love life and relationships? Also, let me know your thoughts on today's juicy recap video down in the comments below. I love you so much.